Hey guys, it's from experience. Back with some more advice. So today, I want to talk about the guy in the room who doesn't say much, but somehow, everyone notices him. You know the type. He's not the loudest, not the most aggressive, not trying to dominate every conversation. He's just there, calm, comfortable, like he has nothing to prove. And people are drawn to that. Not because he's doing anything special, but because of how he makes everyone around him feel. Like there's something beneath the surface you haven't fully figured out yet. I want to talk about how you actually become that guy. Because I don't think it's something you can fake. I think it's something you build. And I know this because I was the opposite of that guy for a long time. I was shy as a kid, genuinely insecure. The kind of shy where you edit yourself before you even open your mouth, thinking about how something is going to land before you say it, worried about whether people like you, whether you're coming across right, whether you fit in. And that energy, people feel it. Insecurity has a way of announcing itself even when you're trying to hide it. So what changed? Honestly, the gym. And I don't mean that in a surface level way. I don't just mean I got in better shape. I mean something deeper than that. The gym taught me discipline, showing up when I didn't feel like it, putting in the work when there were no results yet, trusting the process even when I couldn't see it working. And that's a hard thing to do, because early on, you show up every day and nothing really changes. The weight on the bar looks the same. The mirror looks the same. Everything looks the same. But you keep going anyway. And somewhere in that process, something shifts. Not just physically, you start to trust yourself. And that trust is everything. Because when you know you can show up for yourself, even when it's hard, even when there's no immediate reward, you stop needing other people to validate you. You stop editing yourself before you speak. Stop worrying whether someone is going to like you. Stop playing a version of yourself that you think other people want to see. You just show up as yourself. And that is the whole thing. Because here's what I've noticed about the guys who have that quiet magnetism. They're not performing, not thinking about how they're coming across, not adjusting themselves based on the room, not shrinking or expanding depending on who's watching. They're just the same person everywhere they go. And that consistency is incredibly rare. Most people are slightly different versions of themselves depending on who they're around. Around their boss, around a girl they like, around people they want to impress. And people pick up on that. They feel the difference between someone who is performing and someone who is just being. The shift for me started when I stopped worrying in advance about whether someone was going to like me. I treat people how I want to be treated. I trust my own judgment. I don't hide parts of myself because I'm afraid of how they'll land. I just do. And something about that changes the way people respond to you. Not because you're trying to be mysterious, not because you're playing a character, but because people are drawn to someone who is genuinely comfortable in their own skin. So if you're still in that early place, still editing yourself before you speak, still worrying about whether people like you, I get it. I was there. Start with discipline. It doesn't have to be the gym, anything hard, anything that requires you to show up without immediate reward. Because that process of trusting yourself through discomfort builds something in you that no amount of advice ever will. It builds the kind of confidence that doesn't need to announce itself, the kind that just sits quietly in the room, and somehow, everybody feels it. That is all for this one. If any of this resonated with you, drop a comment below. Subscribe for more from experience. Catch you in the next one.